Welcome back to Season 2 of Why We Worship. At the end of the Liturgy of the Word, we all pray the Creed at Mass. Now, we'll get back to that in a moment. For the time being, let's think about how science advances by discoveries. Albert Einstein, for instance, when he discovered the formula of mass energy equivalence, the famous E equals mc squared formula, that was a great breakthrough. Now the study of nuclear energy would progress in leaps and bounds all over the world. But say the scientific community ignored that discovery instead of publishing it. What a great injustice towards progress, you would say. I mean, what are the chances anybody else would ever think of that? It's a truth that you'd want to share. Well, something similar goes on when we recite the Creed at Mass. It's the list of breakthrough truths that the Church has discovered about God and His plan of salvation over the course of the centuries. What makes this list so special? Well, we know breakthroughs are hard to come by, and the list of truths in the Creed are difficult ones. Going back to the example of science, Copernicus, I'm sure he thought that the idea of the Earth going around the sun would quickly be snuffed out by popular opinion if nobody defended it. Well, in the same way, the Church begins with that first statement, "I believe in one God," which was not a popular idea way back then. That's followed by a lot about Jesus Christ. For example, how is it that one man created can also be at the same time the eternal God? And what's more, God that's not the same as God the Father, but a different person. And then the Holy Spirit. Such counterintuitive truths could easily be distorted along the centuries if they're not, let's say, defended in some solemn gathering of the Church. Well, that was the purpose of the Council of Nicaea in the 4th century. And that's why in your missalette at Mass, the Creed is often called the Nicene Creed. Finally, the Creed is not just some assent to a bunch of ancient dogmas, but it's alive. It's my choice to stick with the living God and His plan for me. That's why we worship.